Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, short episode, on our Good Place bench as part of the Placemaking Europe Week Festival. Across multiple days, we're having conversations with people from the community about placemaking, about what the good place is. And I just grabbed you from passing by and I was like, I want to talk to you. So please just introduce yourself and what do you do?
So my name is Mes Ulku, and I am 32 years old, and I am a social architect at Arttenders in Rotterdam. And Arttenders is a company that is focusing on design the spaces for the people, let's say. So we used to work with a lot of projects, for example, with art projects, but now we're currently focusing on how to design the spaces for the people, but also with the people. So what architecture firms normally do most of the time is like, hey, we are architecture firms, and I used to work for architecture firms, let's say, so I kind of know about this a bit. We design and we do some research and we design on what we think is best. But for Arttenders is like we go into the fields, we talk with everyone, from stakeholders to just maybe the lady in the corner who's taking her dog out and complains about all the dog poop in the street, even though it's her own problem, for example. It's quite funny. But also, she has a voice. And right. All that together, and we compile all of these things together, all these factors, and talk with the municipality. We work with the municipality a lot and come with a design. And it can be a square, that can be everything. If it's make the space better, of course. So.
Well, that's what we're here for, creating a good place.
Yes.
How do you envision what a good place is?
Well, secretly you told me that there is no good place, but
that was my opinion.
So that's the paradox we have now. So it's a bit of an open door thing, let's say, but a place where everyone is welcome, and not per se in age differences or something, but also, for example, in mobility, in gender, for example. So later we will have a presentation, and it also shows that, for example, the public space is mostly designed for boys, for men, let's say, and less for the girls. And yes, and so how can we learn from that, and what can we do to change or improve in the system? And so it's also good to think about and rethink about how the public space is designed, and to always question yourself whether it's good or not good. And we think that it needs an improvement.
It's interesting that we call it public space. Maybe it should be more inclusive space instead.
Exactly, and that's why we try for the, let's say, the public space 2.0, let's say. So that's what I said. It's we always think that we know it better, let's say, as right. Designers, and we always hear all designers are here together and learn from each other. But I think it's also good to invite and to collaborate with people who are maybe outside from these fields, like the lady or someone who is here in the corner, living here for many years, to get to know how this place works.
Very interesting. And how does like a community like Placemaking Europe or this festival help you in your work?
Well, I think it's good to expose this to all the work fields that there are here, let's say. And I think it's also very interesting to see that all this knowledge comes together and we learn from each other as well. So I think it's very interesting. And honestly, it's just what I said. I think it's also good that we need to know how to reach out to outside from our bubble, let's say, and see how we can improve on that. But it is always difficult. And I see that there is some, like, we are here together, but it doesn't really spread around. So we have to see how we can, like, learn from that still. But that's my opinion.
Yeah. So we can talk about things, but we should also talk about change or innovation or progress or how to collaborate better.
Well, it started with communication, I think, and how to reach out to the people. That's, I think, the most important thing.
If people outside this bubble.
Exactly. Yeah. If I can give, for example, I have neighbors in my house where I live, and they are not Dutch. They are from multiple countries, but they feel neglected and they don't feel included. The funny thing is that they also think that the government is also far away from them, while the government is actually closer than you think, and they want to collaborate. And so we are initiating from Arttenders also this, and to open up this wall, let's say, that they will be exposed to these opportunities that, yeah, they're. Well,
Yeah, but when I listen to it, it's not only about the result. It's also very much about the process that needs to be changed or updated.
Yeah, exactly. We all talk about green spaces. We all talk about a livable space, maybe less cars, maybe I don't know. But it all starts with how to communicate and how to bring this to the people and to make them enthusiastic, I think.
And what do you do personally to make your city a good place?
Actually, I gave away a bit already because I'm in my street. I'm already doing this. So soon I will host an event together with the municipality. They will facilitate the space, and I will do some questionnaires. And I'm a designer myself, so people who will give all the opinions, I can make a proposal, and I work this with the municipality. They have a budget and see whether it can be realized or not. Of course, we are very enthusiastic. So that's.
So besides your work, you're also a very engaged neighbor in. Making sure your street or your neighborhood is doing well.
I'm doing my best, exactly, yes. And furthermore, I'm also drawing a kids book for less cars. So
nice.
maybe very left, but so I want to emphasize on for kids also to make them, let's say, engaged with the car is not always the solution for in every street. Let's say it doesn't belong there. So how can you rethink about what car can be? So a car can be maybe a slide, a car can be maybe a helicopter, a car. So the kid plays with the car, let's say. So it's a bit unethical, let's say, but because he scratches the car and everything. But it's nice to see that that you rethink the public space is also good. So we're
spark some imagination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Hey, and we're here on a bench, on a good place bench. As a designer, be honest. What do you think of this good place bench?
Good quality. I like it. I like it. So.
And if you would be designing a good place bench, and also your take on placemaking, public space, is there room for a bench? And if so, how should your good place bench look like?
It should be a bench without any inconsistencies where everyone can sit. Nevertheless, if you are maybe homeless or disabled or I don't know whatever, everything between the spectrum. So a welcoming bench for everyone.
So there's still room for a bench in public space?
Always, and this is a half circle bench. If it's a full circle, then maybe it can be a closing. Yeah, there's always room for improvements. So next year there will be another bench.
Yeah, it's an organically growing bench. It would be great.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for your time. Wishing you all the best with your session and presentation. Spread the mission, and wishing you a nice day.